morning, it's Angie. Today I'm going to do a what I eat in a day following Weight Watchers personal points plan. So far today I've had my coffee, which I used 1 tablespoon of half and half, and then I used the unsweetened oat milk, and so 1 point so far for my coffee. I get 18 points daily, so 1 of my 18 used. It's a Saturday, so it's kind of dreary outside. I just finished watching an episode of Fit to Fat to Fit, and it's, I guess, a Lifetime show. I don't even know if it's still on TV, but they had it on YouTube. So I watched an episode of that, and now I'm motivated to go work out. In the episode I watched, so what the premise of the show is that the personal trainer, who's obviously really fit, gained weight to understand what it's like for someone to be heavy, and then goes through the process of losing weight with the person that they're training. So in this particular episode, this trainer, she was only like 5 feet tall. She was 125 pounds at the beginning. She gained 40 pounds in 4 months. And so she was up to like 165. And her client was a male, and he was like over 400 pounds. So it was actually pretty interesting to watch the trainer put that much weight on in that short amount of time. But clearly she was motivated to get it off because she's a trainer for a living. And she was really into, getting back to eating healthy and exercising a lot. He was, I think, kind of motivated at the beginning, but that's just a really heavy body to get exercising a lot. And I think she pushed him too hard, which was kind of sad to see. So he gave up partway through, and she went on to continue to finish losing her weight. But I just didn't understand why at the beginning, or partway through when he was losing motivation, why she didn't adjust to make it more convenient for him to exercise, because she was trying to make it so that he would get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, and he worked a lot of hours, so he wouldn't get to bed till probably midnight. I think he would have to even drive then to go somewhere else to see her. I was just like, why couldn't you just figure out some exercises he could do at home in his backyard, with some free weights? I don't know. I felt really bad for the guy at the end, because he just gave up, really. So anyways, my point being, the only person that can motivate you is you. And it just goes to show, even if you have a trainer right with you, telling you what to do, if you don't want to do it, it's not going to work. Same way with tracking points and exercising, obviously. Just, you need to motivate yourself and do it. I've had a few days this week where I didn't track. I went out one night, ate at a restaurant. So that's going to happen, totally fine. But get back on track, motivate yourself, be like, I can do this. And I find if I don't track my points, it's a slippery slope. So, which is again why I'm doing Weight Watchers. I've done a lot of other plans like keto, paleo, and for me, it boils down to tracking what I eat and being honest with what I'm tracking. So measuring out stuff and, counting all the points. Anyways, so that motivated me to go exercise, which I'm going to do now. And then after that, I will, have my breakfast. It's a little after 9 in the morning. So I'll chug down some water too while I'm exercising and get back and show you what I eat throughout the day. All right, so finished working out. I did 30 minutes on the treadmill and lifted some weights after that, drank some water, and now I'm going to have my lunch. It's about 11 o'clock now, and I'm going to show you what I have picked out to make my lunch. I just kind of have a bunch of things I'm going to put together, and we'll see how it turns out. Okay, so what I plan to do is take some tuna, dice up some red onion, use some lemon juice, mix that all around, make a pouch of this rice medley, use some of that, not all of it, obviously. and add some Kalamata olives, tomatoes, chickpeas, feta cheese, rice vinegar, and I guess once I get that all mixed together, I'll know then if I'm going to add anything else to it. Basically, point value rice, this type of rice, brown rice, red rice, black barley, is 0 points for me. Chickpeas are 0 points for me. Rice vinegar is 0. Tomatoes 0. Kamata olives, I think I can do 9 for 1 point. I'll need to measure out how much feta cheese I'm going to have. Probably a tablespoon for 1 point, and 1 point for the tuna. So it's not going to be high point value. Yeah, so I'll show you once I get it all mixed up. Okay, so here it is. The only thing I did different, or I changed, is I added in some of this old style mustard to the tuna. So tuna with the mustard and lemon juice and red onion. Then I added a tablespoon of feta cheese for 1 point, and the Kalamata olives, tomatoes, rice medley mixture there. So all of this is just 3 points. I'm counting a point for the tuna, point for the feta cheese, and a point for the Kalamata olives. And this looks pretty darn good, if I do say. I'm eating this warm, if you're curious, but you could always, you know, make a bigger batch and put it in your refrigerator and have it cold too. So I might do that if I really enjoy this and have it at a later time. But I just have like all this other stuff left over right now. So there's the mayhem left. But anyways, there's my lunch. I'm gonna eat this, have a seltzer water, and watch another episode of the Fit to Fat to Fit. All right, so it is 3:45 and I am feeling a little pickish. So I'm going to eat these leftover stir-fried vegetables that I had from dinner last night. This was something I got at Trader Joe's, and I just fried them up, used some beef broth when I cooked it, and some soy sauce. So it's like carrots, snap peas, bell peppers, onions. I think there's mushrooms probably in there also. A lot of good things. And I'm gonna use some of the Trader Joe's sriracha sauce on top of that. And that would be my snack, and this is 0 points for me. So, looking forward to munching on that, and then I will check in later when I have my dinner. Okay, so it's dinner time now, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this leftover chicken and potatoes and chop up the chicken, and I'm gonna make it into, like, I guess a burrito bowl. I'm gonna take this low carb wrap and put it on the stove, and it'll char it a little bit, and then put in that the chicken, potatoes with some salsa, shredded iceberg lettuce, a tablespoon of cheddar cheese, and some of this Bolthouse creamy Caesar dressing, and some crispy jalapeno pieces, and use some of this asada sauce. So all in total, it's just going to be, I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 4 points. And I'll show you once I have it all made.
So here's my yummy 4-point dinner, topping that off with some more sauce. Now I'm at 8 of my 18 daily points, so it is dessert time. I had a lot of points left over, as you can see. I decided to make a little sundae using maraschino cherries, halo top strawberry ice cream, and some light whipped cream. That was just a total of 5 points. So I ended my day short of points. I had 13 of my 18 total points, and that was really all I had to eat. But I used a lot of 0 point foods that day, so things worked out well. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Take care.